Okay, hey, fourth period. It is Wednesday, or this video is for Wednesday. Anyway, for those of you at home that aren't here for the warm-ups. So Wednesday, what are we doing? We are identifying our clauses and sentence types. And remember that you have two different types of clauses, independent and dependent clauses. Independent clauses can stand alone. Dependent clauses need an independent clause to be finished, right? And then you have simple sentences, complex sentences, compound sentences, and complex compound sentences. And this sentence today, standing on a ladder, I slipped and broke on a window. You only have one subject, and even though you have two verbs, you have a compound predicate is what that's called. But it's still just one independent clause, and that makes this a simple sentence. Okay, and that's it for Wednesday. We'll look at our vocabulary. Just as a quick review of the first four words that you've gone through. Accede, and that is to agree to a demand. I acceded to the request to wear a mask at school and keep 6 feet of distance and wash my hands often, and to stay home if I felt sick. Egocentric, self-centered, having the characteristics of being self-centered. This is not a time during a global pandemic to be self-centered or egocentric. It would be a good time to look out for the members of our community who might be more susceptible to illness and disease, right? We talked about chasm and how it can be literal and figurative. So in this case, it is a literal chasm or divide in the land, and figuratively in this case where there was a chasm that was between loved ones who had been alienated from one another or started arguing, right? Quixotic. Don Quixote is quixotic because he believes that windmills are dragons, right? The princess who believes she can kiss the frog and it'll turn into a charming prince is also somewhat quixotic. Enmesh, you can tell by this picture that this turtle, poor guy, is enmeshed in a net here. Hopefully whoever took this picture was able to save this turtle, and the turtle is not dead. But this is inside, to mesh inside. I unwittingly became so enmeshed in Frankie and Johnny's relationship drama, I had to disconnect my phone, move to a new town, and change my name. It's like a verb that, it is a verb that means to entangle or ensnare. So you can literally get enmeshed in a net like this turtle, or you can be figuratively enmeshed in somebody's drama or in your work. You're so enmeshed in your work you couldn't pay attention to your family or neglect other duties or responsibilities. Hoard is a noun. It can also be a verb. The enraged Hrothgar unleashed his horde of fiery words on the soldiers in the mead hall who cowered from the monster Grendel. And so a hoard is like a hoarder is a person who just keeps a lot of stuff and never throws anything away and has stuff piled up all in their house. To hoard is an action, meaning to keep things away. But Hrothgar is involved in the epic story of Beowulf, who was a hero in Nordic Viking mythology, and the dragon, oftentimes the symbol of greed, who just didn't want anybody else to have any wealth. And so he just hoarded it all and kept it all to himself, right? All right, we'll check back here tomorrow for Thursday's warm-up, and we'll get 2 more words. Have a great day.